on to our GMA cover story. That ABC News exclusive, Sally Field, as you have never seen her before. Her new memoir is called In Pieces. It reveals a life as complex as the character she's played for decades. Field is sharing heartbreaking childhood secrets and the confusion and anger she faced. ABC's Diane Sawyer. Who else would Sally Field talk to about wonderful to see you, Diane. So extraordinarily honest.
Extraordinary, and for all the power she has on screen, and we watch her, and her colleagues have called her a genius. We never knew until this book, which she wrote herself, the small victories she had to win every day.
It's hard to imagine a sunnier American face.
3:15.
You're looking at a tape from 54 years ago, an unknown teenager in a kind of audition.
When I go to the beach, unless there's boys there, or my boyfriend, then it's not any fun. I just by myself.
Sally Field remembers the moment she won the part of the impossibly innocent TV girl next door, Gidget.
You see before you meet, Gidget.
By the way, she braved it, though she couldn't really surf.
It wasn't a big swell, but it was a swell, nonetheless.
And of course, the next thing we knew, she was the flying nun strapped in a harness.
Anyway, I'm not going to give up.
We can see the wires, that's all I'll say. We really can.
Oh, gee, the illusion is ruined.
But today, at 71, Field has finally decided to tell the truth of her life off-screen. For every child, the first great mystery is your own family. Hers includes a beautiful mother she idolized. She's written she glowed like honey in a glass jar.
It's right there, you know, it's this giggle, this laughter that, you know, made you laugh, even if you didn't want to laugh.
A childhood of dark uncertainties, including, she says, abuse at the hand of her stepfather.
You know, child abuse, sexual child abuse, any child abuse, but sexual child abuse, I think one of the reasons it is, at least my point of view, it's so damaging is because it's so complicated. There isn't just one feeling.
One of the things that we always hear is how early shame sets in.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how early the doubt of your complicity somehow sets in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how then do you grow up and have any sort of understanding of what healthy sexuality is? Or how is it not always connected to danger? It's always connected to danger, shame, and loss.
Loss?
Well, kind of the loss of self.
And so a corrosive wound began to form inside her around a question. How much did her mother know, and why will it take decades before she has the nerve to ask? She also writes about the dark periods of depression, sudden rages, binge eating, and how the flying nun, which made her a household name, also made her a joke in the serious acting community she wanted to join. She's asked to go to the Golden Globes, but they make her fly in. By the way, it's a homemade dress.
My mom made the dress like the night before.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wearing a pink taffeta culotte outfit, which was,
Don't we all dream of being photographed forever in that?
And my hair was in ringlets. I mean, what on earth was I thinking? Not much, clearly. I'm flying across the Coconut Grove, looking down at everyone I wanted to know and be, and I had to fly into the arms of John Wayne.
She says she was saved by fighting for the things she loved, the serious work that would arc across the screen for 50 years with rare power.
Daniel!
Sometimes hilarious.
The whole time you would... The whole time!
Then stepping out of history.
Will he ever know what she went through for him?
Sometimes simply shattering.
Why?
Your life is never one thing. It is a lifetime of work and struggle and success and failure. And the times when you feel absolutely slammed to the ground with defeat or disappointment or loss, just hopeless. It is up to you to be in pain and feel it and stand up and move again.
It is such a story, Rob. And the answer her mother gives when she finally asks is stunning about what she knew. And yet, Sally Field finds a way to make it redemption for all of us and for the children she loves in her life.
Oh my goodness, I know you're going to have more on Nightline to answer that portion of it. Burt Reynolds.
Yes.
They had a special relationship. Did she talk about that?
She did, and that too was not what we thought. We all had our own idea of it, but she writes about his panic attacks. She writes that there were sometimes pills to tame them, and her role in the life was not what we thought. And well, we'll show you a little bit of it. We sit down again at the Roxy Cinema Tribeca.
God, I was so good. You should have seen me. You'd have loved me.
We'd known each other about 3 days, 4 days at that point. It was instantaneous, and 4 days felt like 4 years. So you can see it in our faces. Or, you know, we were, you know, sort of deeply entangled. And the nature of it wasn't just a, you know, oh, this is a love affair. Something, you know, said there was some ingredient between us having to do with my caretaking and him needing to be taken care of.
She was the love of my life. I mean, she's the most special woman I've ever dated.
I was always flattered when he said that, but he was a complicated man.
When he died a week and a half ago, she issued a statement. She says she was sad for the little boy who grew up to be Burt Reynolds, a bruised child who used to be called Buddy.
It wasn't what I called him, but everybody at home, in his family, called him Buddy. It's like the little boy of him I wanted to finally rest.
She feels very tenderly about the man he was.
Diane, you have a gift in bringing out something in people when you sit across from them. You know that? You learn so much in they feel that they're in good hands. And I just really appreciate.
Well, thank you. She has so much to teach, and it's so hard to do what she's doing.
Yeah.
It is really hard, so thank you.
Yeah, but she felt comfortable to tell you.
Thank you.
All right. And you can see more of Diane's story on Nightline. That's Diane Sawyer, everybody. Thank you, Diane. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.